let's talk about my guys. Let's talk about the time that we had in Buffalo, man. Because I went out Tuesday. I got a dinner at my favorite spot, Mulberry, Tuesday night. You joined in on Wednesday, and we had an event for the ages, man. I appreciate you doing it with me. We just threw out an invite to whoever wanted to show up. And Wayland Brewing Company helped us out and said, look, you could do it here. They got a DJ. They got security. They had the whole deal. They've got great beers. And wow, we had over 1,000 people. And after our experience with the tailgating a few years ago, you're official member of Bill's Mafia. I think you're even more ingrained in Bill's Mafia now after the show we did.
I really feel that way. I mean, I've had the bowling ball shot. I've had, Pizza Pete's, Grub. I've had Pinto Ron. I mean, I know all we're a family. Like, we're basically family. We just hang out in the Hammerlot. I think I have like a lifetime pass to
Look
the Hammerlot.
at you with all the right terms.
Come on,
Hell
baby.
yeah.
I know them all right? And then to go to Wayland, listen, that was awesome. What a freaking showing. Almost like, I think it was like 1,000 people or somewhere close. It was insane. Here's what I would say, Fitz, that I'm dealing with now this week. Going cheese curds in Green Bay and wings in Buffalo back-to-back weeks has been tough on a brother's cholesterol. Okay. Like, I am scared to know, what my cholesterol is right now. Cause I had so much, Buffalo wings, cheese curds.
They're so good though. Aren't they?
Almighty.
They're so
my
good.
God. The blue
Why
cheese.
are they so much better in Buffalo? They're so good. It doesn't matter where you go. It doesn't matter what restaurant you're at. It doesn't matter what hotel or bar you're at. They've got amazing wings.
And listen, I was even more excited. There was an LSU Tiger Big Whit jersey in the crowd. I mean, you saw me. I lost my mind when I saw that. I was like, yes, like I am family. People brought a Whit jersey to the Buffalo Bills celebration. So that was pretty epic. I thought it was cool having Stevie up there, Sherm getting up and saying some things was awesome. Carissa's throw. I mean, the whole night, pretty epic to get the whole crew involved. I think the only miss is we definitely should have recorded it because there's some pretty epic moments in the night, especially you throwing footballs. And let's just say the Bills fans could probably work on their hands a little bit.
They got to work on their hands.
Super supportive.
We had some Marvin Harrison like drops out there.
I can still take a shot too.
The atmosphere before the game, it was really cool. Our producer came in. He said, hey, they're doing a Fitz lookalike contest before the game. We're going to bring the 3 finalists in, and they all were beautiful men. I don't know. I can't. Who did you have? Did you end up having the winner, or where were you? Left, middle, or right?
I was in the middle. My guy, you know what? He had great attire. I mean, he just messed up 7 years. 7 teams. I'm sorry. And he got a little confused. He got confused on the kids versus the teams, but listen, he brought it. He had the chains. He had the jacket. I thought he did a good job.
The other part that I thought was really funny, me and you were talking before, and Tony, they asked who the best AFC team was, and Tony thinks it's the Ravens. So Tony was going to go Ravens, and the crowd was just giving it to him. Just so upset, booing him, throwing stuff at him, chucking beers his way. And then you came on next, and we just had the discussion like, can you do the where else would you rather be than right here, right now? And I wasn't sure. If it was appropriate or not. And so we were just going to feel it out in the moment. And you gave such an epic speech, which I knew you were going to. You got the crowd so fired up that you dropped it at the end.
I did. I had to drop it. The best part of that morning was our production meeting when Tony was sharing what he was going to do. And he was like, what are you saying, Whit? And I was like, I really hadn't thought about it yet. And I was like, because he was hoping I was going Ravens too, based off some of our other conversations. And he's like, wait, you're not going to, it was like he's just waiting on me to tell him what I was going to do. So I had to hold it to the last minute. I couldn't let him know that I was going Bills. So it was good. It made it even better because he was looking at me like, I hate you for doing this to me. I just got booed off the stage and now you just took all the love. But that was a pretty epic moment. That was fun. I was sweating after that pregame show. We got in it.
It was serious. Then it was like a conditioning test. We had to kind of light jog into the stadium to make it for our next segment. But speaking of stadiums, so hi, Mark. That stadium is done after this year. Obviously, you can't miss it. You could see the new stadium, and I was able to go in and get a tour. And when I tell you, it is going to be so epic, literally feels like the Roman Colosseum. Fans are straight up and down, not a bad seat in the house. Everybody's right over the field. I didn't know it was grass. It's going to be grass. They've got all the UV lighting and the drainage and the heaters and all this special technology. The place is going to be really loud. They've got the cantilevers that cover 60% of the seating. They've got all the snow melt figured out on the roofs, in the stands, on the field, and how they're going to do that. Was really cool to see. And the coolest part for me walking around was Terry Pegula has his hands all over this thing. There's a lot of different things that he was like, this has to be outside. We have to have grass. We've got to have all these little things, taking input from Brandon Beane and from Coach McDermott. I thought it was really neat to be a part of that.
It'll be sad to close down Highmark, but the new memories and the new things that'll happen with this team and Josh Allen and everything else, I bet you there's going to be some pretty epic memories that are going to be built in the new Buffalo Bills Stadium.
And they've also upgraded the visitors' locker, which is the visiting locker room in Buffalo was, I think, they had two toilets.
Listen, that's disgraceful. The visiting locker room, it's unbelievable.
It's
one
bad.
Toilet doesn't even have a door. It's just
bad.
You can't even do your business with the privacy of a door. It's disgraceful. But the other part I got to enjoy, Fitz, is doing the driven with Deion Dawkins into the stadium. I got to, because they don't know I'm in the truck and we're doing this interview, and got to ride in with him to the fans and the energy. And it was really special to see what life as a Buffalo Bill is like. What a cool stadium. Sad to see it go, but I think the new one's going to be quite some memories. And then also, what a fan base, what a place to be a player and to have success. I mean, I don't know if there's a better one in the league. If you're at the high end of when they're achieving and winning, just for the love of that place, for their players, that was really cool. Get to ride in and see the love Deion got on his way into the stadium.
Yeah, and because of all the interactions we had with the fans on Wednesday night with our show and on Thursday night with TNF, we also got to see a lot of beards. And there might not be a better fan base in the NFL with beards. I mean, just all kinds of different colors and styles. And I will say, though, this might be the first week that we're going to have to award co-beards of the week to our beardos, because I know the two guys I'm talking about.
I definitely do.
Now, I think they were actually on the main broadcast, too.
Yeah.
The guy with the Buffalo hat on and the whole get-up. I don't know, Buffalo shoulder pads. I don't know what those things were, but we had one guy look like Santa Claus, and the other guy, you can tell, has just been a Bills fan his whole life.
That mustache
really dedicated
was
to the cause. The mustache was incredible. But as the other guy, just, again, he's going to get me with the poof. I think he had to have taken a pic that morning and just poofed that.
There's got to be,
out.
We're
sides
poofing.
were incredible.
There's a lot of poofing.
And I can guarantee you he plays Santa at a mall in December. He has to. It was too good. He had such a warm demeanor. And I didn't get to ask him, but I wonder if they were brothers or if they're just buddies.
They look very similar. The hat, the Bills hat was my gosh. The Buffalo hat was awesome. I mean, that thing was epic. He looked fresh out of a movie with that thing.
Yeah, there's some pride. There's a lot of wear and tear on whatever that pelt is that he wears on his shoulders in that hat. There's some pride that goes into his getup every week. But we are given the first Beard of the Week award to our guys. You know who they are. You know who you are. We'll put a photo out of you because you guys deserve to be honored. You're great Bills Mafia members, and it was really fun to get to spend some time with you guys on Wednesday and see you on Thursday during the game.
No doubt.
Hit us up on social media if you want to nominate a friend or yourself for the next Fan Beard of the Week, because we are always, and I mean always, looking for good beards, and it has been a nice stretch these last few weeks as the games have kicked up of beards.